I'm back in my studio. So this week is a little more normal, if there is a normal these days in 2022. I don't know about you, but I'm beginning to think that there is no more normal. Like literally today, driving through town, none of the lights were working in major intersections. None of them in my town. I was like, what is happening? Anyway, I don't know if it's just me, if it's anyway, you can share in the chat if you're feeling like things are a little different in your area. But I can definitely say in 2022, things are not the same. Okay, so anyway, enough about that. So everyone, hi, welcome. I am Triple L. This is the Living and Loving Show with Triple L, me. My original username when I became a streamer was Live, Love, Laugh, 2110. Those are my sport numbers, 21 and 10. And so for easiness sake, I shortened it to Triple L. And no, it's not a bra size, y'all, for those that are wondering. If you're new, please come on in and enjoy, listen, learn, and have a great time. Miles of Smiles is in the building. I love it. I love it. I love it. She's got her OG name. I love it. And so anyway, welcome, y'all. This is a featured show. This is our 33rd episode. We've had 2 seasons. And tonight you are in for a treat. We have 3 guests. So triple the fun, triple the pleasure. Isn't that, I don't know, triple experiment, double experiment. I don't know, triple the fun. There we go. That's it. We're doing it. Thank you, Rosay. Thank you, Miles. And I have another special guest. And when he's in the building, he'll let me know. I like that Lex likes my jokes. So that makes me feel good. Because I do love to live, love, and laugh. That is the reason, the name. It wasn't just happenstance. It was a conscious choice. I believe we should live well. We should love more. And we should laugh always, or at least as much as we possibly can. So we always start our shows with an affirmation, and we also do a healthy tip of the week. So let's do that now, shall we? So I do a lot of meditation, and I do a lot of praying before the streams, and especially my show. And so tonight I pulled actually 3 cards. I'm not going to share all of them, but if you stay till the end, we might go over some of them. But the first one that came out tonight was, I say yes to being a better receiver. So the affirmation of this night is, I say yes. So you say yes to being a better receiver. You say yes to being a better receiver. And I'll say it again. I say yes to being a better receiver. A lot of us, and I see Miles in the building, say yes. Okay, Triz, now he's bringing that energy already, but big bouncer status. I don't have a lot of bouncers, y'all. There is a reason for that, but my guests are bouncers to be, safe and protected. But anyone else, just be kind, loving, caring, and if you don't have anything nice to say, just keep it to yourself, okay? Just like they told you in kindergarten, right? Okay, so say yes to being a better receiver, okay? Maisha, thank you. Okay, let me stay focused. So back to the affirmation of this stream. When you are willing to receive, a gift appears. So I want you to take that in for a second, because I know personally I can speak to this. So I'm going to share my story and my people that come in as guests tonight that are amazing. We have 3, not just 2, not just 1, we got 3 guests tonight. So I'm going to shut up here real quick because I know you're ready for them and not me. But when you are ready to receive, a gift will appear. It may look like a burrito that your friend had at work. They got a double order and they give it to you. It may look like the neighbor down the street wanted to wash your car because they were doing theirs and it was right next to it and they got it wet, right? And so they're like, let me just wash your car too. You know what I mean? Like if we open our hearts and our spirit and our space for receiving, the gifts will appear. They're already there. It's just we get kind of shut down in this world. We do. I know I do. And my heart has been, kind of closed for many years, but I'm working on saying yes. This is the year of the yes for me. In fact, I'm reading Shonda Rhimes' book, Year of the Yes. So I can recommend that to every one of you, male or female, any gender, any, realm, walk, creed. It's the year of the yes. Embrace it. 2022. A lot of twos in there. Just say yes. Do it. Just do it. Take a risk. Be smart about it. Now, just be smart about it. So I say yes to being a better receiver. Okay. Say it with me, y'all. Receive those flowers, receive that love, receive that car wash from someone, for free or out of the kindness of their heart. Let them open a door for you. I don't know. Okay. There we go. Bart is trying to get me off track. I see you. Okay. All right. So I pulled 3 affirmations, and thank you. My smile, my miles of smiles. Thank you for saying it in the chat for us. Y'all, welcome in. I'm Triple L. This is Live, Love, Laugh, Triple L. And this is Living and Loving with Triple L. This show is a lot of things. And the main thing is it gives you a chance to get to know 3, 2, 1, or more streamers more than just what you see on their channel. This gives a chance. This is a safe space for content creators, live broadcasters, amazing individuals to come on and share their stories in life and love, and honestly, anything in between. We talk about a lot of things. It is a featured show, and luckily my guests know the format of featured shows. We keep it fun and uplifting, positive and kind. We do touch on deep and heavier subjects, but we are always kind and respectful. We do not bring each other down, and we don't engage in anything that shouldn't be on stream in general. So keep your clothes on, y'all. I'm just kidding. They're going to be fine. I hope so. It's not, there's no delay. It's not like radio. I'm just kidding. Okay. All right, so we did our affirmation. We have a healthy tip of the week, but I'm gonna stop there. We're gonna do that towards the end. I want to dive into our first guest of the night. He is okay, and I do need to say this before we go to my guest. Synergy. The 3 guests you will meet tonight, and honestly, all the guests I've had over my shows. It's been over 75 people, maybe more. And 33 featured shows. They were all in my realm, in my sphere in some way. Either I met them through a show, they saw me on a show, they came into my stream, I saw their stream. It was synergy. And tonight, all 3 guests came about and came into my life, into my sphere of streaming based on that, on energy and synergy. So, first guest in the night, his name is Rosay Bryant. He is a positive male streamer on this platform. And the way I met him is that he is currently a success story on Plenty of Fish with love, and not just love, life, and a lot of other things. So I'm going to let him share more of that. But his name is Rosay Bryant. He'll be in the box in just a moment. I think he's already requesting it. He loves music. He loves good energy. He is amazingly chill. He is from Brooklyn, and he is Rosay Bryant.
Hello, how y'all doing?
Hi, everybody. Welcome in, Rosay Bryant.
What's going on?
How are you? Happy Saturday night.
Happy Saturday night. I'm watching the playoffs, just relaxing.
Stop it. Okay. So give us a score update, because I love the sports.
Dallas versus Utah is 39 seconds left. Dallas up by 4 in the game. Okay. 99-95.
So we better all just hold our breath for a minute. I'm just kidding. Would you like to be in this size box, or would you like a larger size?
I'll do large. It doesn't matter. It's whatever helps the show.
Okay. Can we do this side? I usually go big, but I have to hide behind the box so y'all can see both. Is this okay
Yeah,
for
that's good.
tonight?
That's good.
Or we can go all the way big too.
No, that's it's okay. Yeah.
Okay. So watching, and I do know you love sports.
Of
And I just want, let's just back it up a second. I mean, this is serious. How many seconds do we have left?
Utah just scored 97, 99, 31 seconds and won.
Oh, good
Donovan
gracious.
Mitchell going to the line to shoot a free throw. 1 second. He made it 98, 99. Dallas got the ball, 31 seconds left in the game.
Holy moly. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this, but we're gonna also kind of keep an eye on the score, right?
I got you. I got you. I got you.
Okay. All right. So talk to me about life before you became a live streamer. Give me a little bit about you before you became the Rosay Bryant that we know today on the streams.
Well, like before I became a live streamer, I I worked in construction a lot. When I was got out of high school, I was doing music. I followed my dream, and I moved to Virginia for a little while. I started rapping. I opened up for Trey Songz. I opened up for Young Jock. But Trey Songz is a
Wait
diva.
a minute. Hold on.
Yeah,
Wait a
Trey
minute.
Songz is
Hold
definitely a
up.
diva.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, wait. We got to say it for the people in the back. One more time, nice and slow, because I know a lot of people have us in their ear like a podcast, and some of us are doing other things visually. We won't talk about it because it's a featured show. But tell me again. So you opened up for some
I
very
opened up for I opened up for Trey Songz when he had that Wonder Woman song. And he
okay.
can't help but wait. And I opened up for Young Jock a little bit like after Coffee Shop. So yeah, I did that.
Okay.
I opened up for Trey Songz in Virginia, and I did Young Jock in Brooklyn.
Holy moly. So what is your gift? Are you a lyricist? Are you a DJ?
I
Are
I
you
used
both?
I used to rap. I used to do rap. I
Okay.
had I put out three mixtapes, and I had an album, a complete album with produced music, written lyrics, and everything, hooks, features, all that, a whole production of work. But then, like rapping back then was hard. It wasn't so attainable. Like you couldn't get it on your phone. You had to really go out. And I was having my first child, so I had to choose what I wanted to do. So I chose my child and left the dream a little bit
Absolutely.
on the side.
And big bless up to you for that and being that. And like I said, you are a positive. I gotta do that. We're gonna make you larger because I don't, this is better. Okay, so listen, and you do what you gotta do on the side of the camera or whatever.
So
What's the score? What's the score?
it's commercial real quick.
Okay,
Commercial.
it's commercial break. Okay, we're good. Okay. Oh, and now we have bowling balls. Okay, good. It's a good time over here on the Living and Loving Show with Triple L. You all, if you're just joining us, this is a Saturday night show. We meet every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. We talk about life and love as a streamer, talk about all of the fun topics. How do we become a streamer? What does our life look like now? What are we looking forward to in the future? And how is our love story going? And that is something I'm excited to talk about too. So Rose, can I call you Rose?
Yeah, at least
Okay,
at
okay.
least you say my name right. A lot of people call me Rose, and I be like, come on, man, what's up? It's like the champagne bottle. Y'all never
I was
had
just
no.
gonna say, so y'all check the emojis. We got the music, we got the champagne, we got the chill vibes, and yes, Brooklyn in the house.
Of course.
I also love music, all types, and so I really do appreciate that about you. What is your favorite thing about streaming now? I know you said, and I will go back to that you chose your child over the
My
pursuit of career in the industry, because that's a whole another
my
story,
my
right?
favorite thing about streaming right now is that like in my room we have real like once I'm explaining we had a discussion in my room on Friday night. We were saying why is straight men scared of gay men? And it
Mm,
was a big thing, but in my room, I like to have disagreements because that's the only way you learn, by
Mm,
disagreements. So it was real respectful, and we got down to the bottom of it. Is that a lot of straight men is just fearful of things they don't know, and that's the key. And that was dope. That's what we got out of it. So basically, my stream is just learning and networking, trying to bring people out of a bad vibe. That's why I chose music for the morning, because I feel like sometimes, on this app it's real easy to talk and talk and talk and relationship and toxic and yada this and yada that. But sometimes I feel like maybe if I'm playing some music, just like if we outside in the club, when you go to a club, you may see somebody you don't know, but y'all vibing to the same song. It's a comfortable energy. So that's how people get to come together in my room and get acquainted with each other. That's really it.
I love that. So bonding around energy, synergy, music, chill vibes, just connecting about real topics. I hear you saying, you just said that was a very real conversation, but it brought people together to have open dialogue with respect. I hope and honesty. It sounds like that happened, and you all together as a collective came to not necessarily a decision, because goodness knows there's 8 billion something people on the planet, right? But to some kind of like consensus as a group of why is this happening. And I love that. So your show in the morning, I know it, so I'm going to say it, but it is called Rush Hour, right, with
Yes,
Rosay Bryant. So it's that
yes,
that RHR, that Rush Hour with Rosay Bryant.
yes.
So what time can they find you live to come in and get that morning vibe music to kind of get their day going on the right direction?
I'm usually live from 9:30 to 11:30, but if it's lit in there and there's energy, I may go to like 12.
Okay, okay. So earlier
Utah
morning,
won. Utah won.
Utah won. Okay, the Jazz. Okay, okay. What was the final score?
Oh, I can't see the score. I just see the
Okay, that's okay. Okay, so we got the Jazz in the building. Okay, I love basketball, y'all, if you don't know. And I play and I coach, so yeah.
Oh wow. You
Yeah,
can't
so
beat me
that's
though. You can't beat me, but that's for another day.
well, okay. Okay, you got me there. We'll leave it at that. I'm not going to be too competitive right here. I know you're competitive as well. Okay, so we've talked a bit about life. We've talked about sports. We talked about music. We talked about your stream and how you vibe in there. Tell me a little bit more before we dip into the full love, because we're going there. So get ready. But tell me about the love as a father and what that looked like at a time when you said, and I heard you say, you had to choose your children and family over maybe pursuit of a passion and career opportunity. What did that look like for you, and how did you make that choice?
Man, it was like I had my son, and I was like, Jesus Christ. I could have took music a little further, but it was hard. And I felt like that my son needed me more than music needed me at that time. So, and
Absolutely.
I wasn't raised with a father, so I know how effective that time could be. So I chose to be with my child. And then just I could have always came back to music, but it's better though because I took my music writing and now I'm writing a book. I'm writing a book about my life, and that's what I'm doing right now.
I heard that. I
Yeah,
heard that. And that's the other thing I wanted to touch on. You are on every show like I've ever seen on the app in the last like, I don't know, 2, 3 months. And so you all make sure you're favoriting Rosay Bryant right now in the guest box.
thank
He
you, thank
is an amazing, positive male streamer. He is a father. He is also connecting and loving on and dating,
you.
committed
Julie, how
to
you doing, Julie?
another streamer. Her name is Uma B, and she has the Uma Lotus Lounge every Wednesday at 2 p.m. Rose has the Rush Hour show every day
Morning,
around every morning. You do it
9:30.
on a Sunday?
Now I don't do it on Sunday. We don't stream on Sunday.
Okay, so no Sunday streams. But I just heard you say you made a decision that sounds hard, but because of your own life experience, you chose fatherhood over the bag,
Yeah.
basically, right? When it came down to it. and kudos to you for that. Um,
I could drink juice over here, right?
to the side, to the side, to the side. He had to grab some papers for the show because, well, you know, because we're nerds. We all have papers to the side. Okay, so there we go. We did that. Okay, so all right. So next question.
All right.
Um, have y'all been watching the Johnny Depp thing, by the way? Just that's a side note. That's so
No,
crazy.
I have not been watching the Johnny Depp thing. I'm caught up on what's going on with the shooting of this little boy. I
Tell
can't
us. Tell
remember.
us now. I was
I
trying to
can't
like
remember his
not.
name, but he got shot like last weekend or the weekend before. He was unarmed, and they shot him in the back of the head, execution style. So that's on my mind. Also, I seen I think it was in Chicago, a little kid was hungry and he stole some chips. He probably was like 7 years old. But the way the cops was handling him was terrible. They was grabbing him up. It was just a bag of chips, man. Like it's a lot of people out here struggling. Inflation is crazy. So, it's just sad. That's all I'm saying. We got to be better to each other. That's how we can come together. And that's it. Sorry, I didn't mean to take away from that, but
No, 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 no. There is no sorry for that. That is important. And I appreciate you being honest and open. And yes, I try to live, love, laugh on this show, but we never steer away from the real topics that are affecting us and streams and the world. And that is why I stream. And I appreciate you taking us there. Um, and wow. No, we just need to sit there for a minute, y'all.
no, you know
You know,
what? You know
we
what?
need to sit in uncomfortability because I'm tired of people, and I'm gonna get a little
You,
feisty now.
you
And
know what?
it's
You
yeah,
You know what it really is? It's just I tell people don't let entertainment, the media, the news like treat us like goldfish. Like don't
mm,
let like they try to take when y'all watch the news, try to take emotion out of it. Because if you take emotion out of it, you're able to see more logic and what's really going on. A lot of these things is just smoke and mirrors. But let's get continue to the love, laugh, and live show. Like let's go to
okay,
the Triple
okay,
L
okay.
show.
All
Come
right,
on.
big love, big love. But listen, I just want everybody to know this is a featured show. We have, time is limited, unfortunately, but y'all come on back. Go to Rosay Bryant stream, click the box right now, favorite him, gift him, connect with him. As you can see, positive male streamer, ready to talk and enlighten and to bring open discussion respectfully on the app with respect, of course. Not everybody gets along, and that is okay.
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Thank you.
Triz, and Triz is a guest tonight as well. And I saw Miles of Smiles in here. She's our guest as well. And I love the energy and the synergy. And again, this is why I keep streaming and this is why I keep hosting this show. So, um, tell me about love as a streamer and how it's evolved. And I need you to do it in like 2 minutes. I'm gonna be like,
All right, all right,
I'm
all right.
just kidding, I'm
All
joking.
right, real
But
quick.
you know what I mean? Like, give me like, what
Uh,
did it look like, and then how did it change, and where
uh,
is it now?
all right, I never came on this app today. First of all, I got on this app. I was coming out of a relationship, so I came on this app basically to vent because sometimes you talk to your friends and they
Yes.
don't want to hear what you got to say, right? So I was on the app. I met a couple of girls, yada yada, click clack, whatever. But then I met this beautiful woman that I'm actually with right now. We've been together for 16 months. Her
Yes.
name is Uma B. She helps me a lot. Like, she definitely got me on all these shows. I appreciate her for that. And it's just good to be with somebody that don't look at what you're doing. That's weird. Like, cause sometimes when you get on the street, people be like, yo, especially where I'm from, they be like, yo, what's this? I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna put you on camera. Don't worry, the spot is good. You feel me? We in the spot is good. But like I said, sometimes you just need that significant other that build you up and understand what you're doing. And Uma's definitely a beautiful person. She actually has, I don't mean to be plugging her, she has a feature stream on Wednesdays at 2 p.m. And it's a metaphysical experience. And I think everybody should come and see her. And oh yeah, I hope y'all see me on Role Model Fresh Show too, because I killed that.
I know. Oh no, that was Thursday, right? This past Thursday. Yes, yes. And I believe she records her shows and has them posted on YouTube at least, or maybe other places as well. So yes, acting out. I was on last week, the week before you, and
Oh,
that was such an amazing. It was like it was amazing. I wanted to be on it. I was nervous, and I did it, and you did it, and I'm sad I missed it, but I'm sure it was amazing. Tell them again how to connect with you, Rosay, off here on this platform, but also on here on this platform.
well, my Instagram is linked to my POS. So you gave
Okay.
me your IG. I told you I have a morning stream and I have a nighttime stream. I'm gonna make this real quick. Monday I do a versus kind of thing with my sister Vintage. We do a versus scenario. We pick an artist. This week we got Drake and Kanye. Tuesday I got the shop. The shop is where y'all come in and we just chop it up about anything. We respect opinions. Wednesday is chopping it up with Rose. Thursday, I got the shop again. And Friday, I got the Libra Lounge with Rafiki. And then, every morning it's a good morning show. We play music, cooler talk, banter, and just get into a vibe, get that morning energy for the day. And thank you very much, Triple L. I appreciate
Of course, you're not going yet, but you're about, I'm about to let you out. Okay, really quick. So can I say your Instagram for them? Because it's a little different than your name. But yes, y'all can click the guest box right now. Favorite Rosay Bryant here. You can also follow him on his Instagram. It is spelled a little different. It's Rosay, Roza, and then Bryant, just like Kobe Bryant. So Rosay with a Zay Bryant. Follow him on Instagram.
it. With
It
the
is
underscore.
private currently, so he can accept or deny y'all, just so you know. I'm just kidding. But follow him there. I can see big things coming your way as a streamer, as a musician, as a father, as a couple. Dumb. I love it, Uma. I don't know.
Don't forget writer. I'm trying to write this
And
book.
a writer. You're creating your book. That's correct.
It's called I Can't. It's called I Can't Make This Blank Up. You understand? That's the name of my book.
Okay. Okay.
I hope it's a dope book. It's about my life and just growing up from Brooklyn and not being a statistic from where I'm from. That's basically it. Just having
That's amazing. I don't want you to share the title of the book anymore. I'm just saying somebody is gonna, you know what I mean? I'm joking, but it might change by the time you actually publish. But yes, keep going. I'm proud of you. I appreciate you. Please send a lot of love to Uma. I don't know if she's with you right now, but I appreciate and love her. She is my soul sister, and Synergy brought us all together. And thank you for being on the show tonight. And I hope you can hang out till the end. But if not, let's stay in touch and keep, you know,
I can hang out. I can hang out to
bringing the light.
to this Brooklyn game. This Brooklyn game in Boston about to start. Y'all know it's playoffs, man.
Okay, I'm gonna let you exit the box because I always end my whole stream, and we don't want to do that tonight on a featured show. So thank you so much. Hi everyone, welcome, welcome. I am Triple L. This is the Living and Loving Show every Saturday night at 7 p.m. You are about to meet our next guest. Her name is Miles of Smiles. I actually had the privilege to meet her at literally probably my day one on the app. And we have never, well, I have never lost an ounce of love and respect and honor for this queen, this entrepreneur, spiritual warrior, mother, streamer, YouTube channel creator. Just there's so many devotional, motivational speaker. Those are just a very few titles that she holds. And I'm grateful that she was able to join us tonight. Her name again is Miles of Smiles. And let's go. Synergize, y'all.
Hi.
Hi. I love the shirt. Good vibes.
Yeah, I figured it was fitting.
It was perfect. Yeah, so we are Good Vibes Tribe on Plenty of Fish. We're the circles And we are the Good Vibe Tribe over here. So that was a perfect shirt. Oh my goodness, this is really like a dream come true. To see you doing so amazing and I'm not, sugarcoating it, but you really are just glowing and blossoming and growing just beyond probably what you see. And so I'm just grateful you're here tonight to to share with us your gifts, your talents, your successes, maybe some of your struggles and tribulations if you feel like it. And so thank you.
Definitely. I mean, first, let me say thank you guys. I see y'all and thank you. I appreciate the support. Second, let me say it's a mutual thing, sis. Like, I have nothing but love for you and I appreciate all that you do. And I'm so proud of how far you have come as well, because, like, who'd have thought, right? Like,
look at us. 2 years later, look at us doing the things.
right, for sure.
I love it. So let's back up a second. How did you become a streamer? What got you to live streaming?
So this is supposed to be a happy show, but the happy thing is that it turned into a testimony. When I first came to the app, I mean, you said a lot in your introduction and it was all true. I'm a business owner. When COVID hit, I owned 3 businesses and I had just gotten accepted as a teaching assistant for a company that teaches medical massage therapy across the country. I mean, like, literally, like, March 15th, I got the title, and like March 16th, the world shut down.
I know. Okay.
And so I was in utter, like, just, I felt like I was losing my purpose. I felt like I was losing my income. I mean, everything, my world was shattered. And thankfully, the government came in clutch. Best baby daddy I've ever had, with that monthly check. I can't even lie to you.
You have to take it to bed. No, I'm just kidding.
Because I didn't know what I was going to do.
Yes,
I think I'm
things started to come through. So I'm sorry. I just love your energy. So let me shush and you talk.
but even with the monthly check, like, that's just a little humor. But my life is helping people. Like, my life is healing people. I can't help it. Like, I desire it so bad. And I'll even be honest and say, like, I came on here almost buying my friends because I didn't understand what I didn't understand it yet.
I get it.
And I'm such a helper that I'm like, oh, I see somebody who looks like they need. And so I was just like, whatever. And Miles of Smiles has been my name since you've known me. But actually, in the very beginning, I went from working mama, which everyone thought I was a prostitute,
okay.
to I was like, no, it's not
mind, y'all. Let me delete.
To Smile for Me. That was like, Smile for Me was the name, because obviously, like, 1, I'm a smiley person, and 2, like, I want to bring joy, but it didn't get the right vibe either. People were like, what if I don't want to smile? Like, they were rude. And I'm like, okay. And one of my friends from back in the day, who I haven't seen on the app in over a year, made a comment one day about Miles of Smiles. He was talking about how I always had a mile-long smile, and it stuck. And I can't change it. Like, I mean, it's me. Like, I am Miles.
It is you. In fact, I'm so, like, it was so, listen, I didn't bring it over here. The devotional you were reading out of yesterday while I was doing work and I was there, but I was listening, I have the same one. I've had it since 2016, the Jesus Calling, right? The Teal cover. It's by Sarah someone. Every day. I have so much, like, notes in it, and I've been using it, and I'll note the year that things are happening, and I read it. I don't read it every day. I'm not going to lie. There's days where I miss. There's months where I miss. But the fact that you were able to literally read what I had read to me while I was working, but I had already, you know what I mean? That was powerful. And
it changes it too, doesn't it?
It does. And that was just yesterday. Was it yesterday? It was yesterday, right? And I was like, I reached out to you. You came to me. It was like, I needed you to be here. If you could, of course.
Yeah.
And you were like, yes. and we were talking about the year of the yes at the beginning of the show.
Uh-huh.
Say yes to life. Don't do anything unhealthy, y'all. But
so ironically,
yeah,
that is the like that's the word of the hour, the word of the week, like the word of the season for me. So in this, being a giver, being a doer, a lot of times I have brought myself into a place where it's like I'm hurt because I'm not getting in return, but it's because I give, and I don't allow myself to receive.
mm,
And in this season of my life, I believe that my higher power, God, Jesus, is blessing me because of my obedience. I closed my business even once we were allowed to go back to work.
mhm.
I was growing so much from streaming, and I prayed over it, and God said, close your business and keep doing this. And now I'm back in business. I got to make money,
Okay, we love that. Yes.
I'm back in business, but now I don't start my day until noon every day so that I can come on and do my daily show of touching people spiritually. Even though I'm a massage therapist, those of you who don't know, even though my physical touch is now also a spiritual, relational, conversational touch. And
Powerful.
it's amazing because before COVID, I was working so hard. I never saw my children. They cried when I went back to work because they thought they were losing their mom. Like, because they didn't see me before. I was working so much. Now I work a third of what I used to work, and I stream every day, bringing love and hope and joy into people's lives.
Absolutely.
It's so fulfilling. And I have grown. Like, yes, I do it for everybody else, but if I'm being real, I'm receiving. I am finally receiving.
Yes. Yes.
And if anyone on here who has never streamed, y'all, give it a chance. And this is why I say that. It's not about the diamonds. It's not even about the friends. It's about finding out who you say you are versus who you show you are, and learning how to attract the people who are attracted to you.
Say it. And smile, y'all.
It changed my whole life.
It's energy. It is. It's energy. It's synergy. Finding your tribe, finding your people, finding your group, finding those that are not for you is just as powerful, right? To know no and no and no, no, no. And I'm learning that too in a dating scene. And we're going to get in there, sister, a little bit on the dating scene too and the love. But I love everything you're saying. But, it's okay to repel people. Is what I'm learning at a 45-year-old age almost now, that it's okay that I'm not for everyone. That's hard for me because I'm a kind of, if we're gonna analyze,
I'm a people pleaser.
Exactly. Okay, you said it. You said it, not me. Okay.
But now I'm a God pleaser, and in being a God pleaser, that means I steward myself so that I can help everyone else.
There you go.
And
say
that's
it
the hard part.
One more time.
I steward myself so that I can help everyone else, which means that not everybody can have what I got because I got to take care of what I got.
Wow. Yes. Yes.
It's good stuff. Like, streaming gave me this. Like, and people judged me. My own family ridiculed me. Like, brother, I hear you when you're talking about people don't understand what we got going on over here, because the hate was real, and it's like I wouldn't need to go on the internet to find people who like my vibe if the people who were around me didn't hurt my vibe. You know what I mean? Like, back up off my vibe and let me be me.
Agreed. Yes. And I love that. And I think that's what a lot of us found during these last few years of virtual reality, if you will, right? We still lived a real life, but I think a lot of us found that we can still find a soul tribe. It doesn't have to be all spiritual, y'all. It could just be you go in for laughs and costumes and silliness and debauchery and whatever you go into the streams for, but you can find, hopefully in a healthy way, what you're looking for and still build real relationships within boundaries, and that's something we can talk about now if you don't mind. How do you set boundaries with your stream within, because I know you stream multiple platforms, and I'd love us to touch on those when you're ready. Well, especially before you're out of the box. But how do you handle that? How do you set healthy boundaries, still being loving, open, and kind, but setting boundaries for yourself to take, care of you and your family?
So there's a lot of directions I could go with this. I'm going to start with saying I kind of obsessed on streaming in the beginning, and I almost to the point like pushed my family to the side because it was an outlet.
Sorry, I just bounced a troll, and I was like, what? Sorry, live streamer moment. I was like, what in the who? Sorry. So if you guys saw my face, it was not about what she was saying. I accidentally tried. That's how bad I am at bouncing. I don't kick people very often, but sometimes they do. And when I do, well, I do. I make you a bouncer, and then I kick you out. What a little slap in the face, y'all. Just kidding. Okay, I'm sorry. So back to that. Tell us what you do for you. And of course, this is your story and how you own it and do it. But I would love that from you.
Yeah. So from the beginning, like even on the troll note, I loved the trolls because I realized that they were good for content. However, in the beginning, I would spend all day on live, all day. Now the boundaries are I have a set show. This is what time I come on. If I come on outside of that, it's because I want to. I mean, period. And so that was healthy for me. And in that, it has created an atmosphere that's consistent in content and that brings joy to my day every day. Yes, in my live, we do daily devotionals and Bible studies Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Central. That's our show.
Okay.
With that, I have a structure to it. We start with open forum communication, questions, prayer requests, whatever. And then we move into our study as the Spirit leads, which means it's not the same every day, but it's always right on time. But when I come on the other times, it's like when I'm cooking dinner or doing dishes or just hanging out. And I like to show my people I'm a real person.
Yeah.
Like, this is my routine, and this is how this is how I'm so happy all the time. And I'm pointing over here because I got all my books stacked up over here. but this is how I'm so happy all the time. This is how I do it. This is how I make room for peace in my life and in my day each day. But then in those other times that I do stream, they get to see that it's not religious. It's not holy roller. I'm not here to shame anybody. I'm not here to tell them what they can't do. I believe in empowerment. And I choose in my stream to empower myself and others with a daily routine of setting the tempo of worth,
yes,
of value, of faith, of the power in our words,
yes.
overcoming, of breakthrough, of hope. That's what it's about.
Absolutely.
And in my experience, the way that I know how to do that is by the guidance of the Word of God. Other people have different ways, and I would argue that the ways of the Bible line up with those other ways. We just slap different titles on it. So let's go back to the troll factor. Back in the beginning, my stream has rebranded. In the beginning, it was completely different than it is now. But back in the beginning, I would like argue with the trolls and talk crap to them and ha with them and like tell them, oh, I know you're just being mean because you need love too, whatever. Well, now, because I'm so faith-based, the trolls are the best drivers for content, because the truth is a lot of people don't know what they believe. And it's important that you believe in something, whatever it is. And having an environment of unoffended, unattacking, just peaceful, open forum conversation over those type of discussions. Give me a minute, baby.
Take your time too. If you need, mothers first, always, y'all. We're not just streamers. We have many hats, all of us, men and women on here, and all the in-betweens, y'all. So we always honor that too in here.
So people coming in, trolls or not, unbelievers or believers, and opening up the discussion for the hard conversations, things that you think you know the answers to, but there's some things you don't understand. I don't know the answers to everything, but we've got a great group of people that hang out in the lives, and we all come from different walks, different backgrounds, different angles. And sometimes it's not about needing an answer. It's about needing a place that you can be vulnerable and share so that you can consider the options and the outcome.
I love that. It's a safe space to be, is what I hear you saying.
Yes.
To
And
be
that's where the line is drawn.
you.
Disrespect or hate. It's one thing to come at me being that type of way. If you come at one of my people, you're out. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm fun, I'm loving, I'm friendly, but this is a safe space. Period.
Y'all, if you're just joining us, I'm Triple L. This is the Living and Loving Show with Triple L. We have the amazing Miles of Smiles in the box. She is literally one of my A1 day ones from the moment I went live on March 28th. 2020. So it's been over 2 years now, and we are still connected. And she is blossoming, growing, thriving, striving, driving, and just motivating many people across a lot of divides. You can find her live here on Meet Me from 10 to 12 Central every morning, right? 10 a.m. to 12, Monday through Friday for her devotional space. Now, again, y'all, say yes, y'all. Go ahead and favorite her now. You'll find her easier in your favorites. Pop in. If she's live and you get a chance, you will not be disappointed. If it's not for you, just like any other stream, you swipe left or right or close it and then leave. And that's what I tell people on my stream too. So please, everybody, it's like full circle for me almost, right? It's the good vibe, the synergy, the energy. I'm really proud of you. I do have a quick favor, mother to mother, because I have a little one. She's losing her tooth and she's standing there and she's like wiggling it. I need to check on her, but can you give them a rundown really quick while I do that about where they can find you when you're not live here and other ways they can connect with you?
Yes.
Okay, y'all. Give me a sec. Real life.
Okay, so streaming has opened a lot of doors for me, and at first I didn't give out any extra platforms, but today I have changed that. I have two different Instagram accounts, but the one I use the most is Miles for Christ. That's MILESFORCHRIST. And on that platform, you will find motivational videos, encouragement videos, scripture verses, things like that. I also have a TikTok, which is Miles_of_Smiles88. And that was pretty successful too. I don't use it as much, but I do use it. And then linked in my bio, I have my personal Facebook page, which was a big one because I did not originally want to share my personal information, my personal name. But as my career grows, I am now a social media manager over a company that teaches medical massage therapy across the country. And we have connections to medical massage therapists all across the country. And so I have opened that up. If anyone is in pain, in need of relief, I have a list of massage therapists across the nation that are highly trained and skilled to be able to bring pain relief in that way. So making virtual life become real life, we all need relief. If you want me to, I can read today's letter, not the devotional, not the Jesus calling, but the letters from God for the stream.
Well, I don't see why not. Let's do it. It's life, love, laughter, and loyalty, y'all, and everything in between. And so, yes, I say yes to that.
Okay.
I say yes to it, but it's always controversial when you start to mix things like politics, religion,
I get it. And this is mostly words of encouragement. And every time I've ever read it, it's been so spot on with whatever's going on that it's like almost undeniable.
Okay, let's do it. I'm going to turn my lights down for this. Let's get real, y'all.
Okay. So the title is Your Life's Journey. And the association scripture is Genesis 22:8. And Abraham said, "My son, God will provide himself a lamb for burnt offering." So they went both of them together. And here's the letter. I have everything you need for your life journey. I own all the silver and gold. I own every bank, every store, and all sources of life. I own every kind of valuable commodity. So don't strive after the perishable, false wealth that people die for. It will rust and decay. Instead, surround yourself with immortal things, all things holy and sacred. Live above the base, worthless, temporal desires of the flesh. Cling to true wealth, that which money cannot buy, nor ambition can ever reach. Then every door will open, every promotion will be granted, and all dreams will be realized. This is a glimpse of your future under my care and supervision. Trust these words I speak. Lean your entire self on them. Rely on their trustworthiness and be at peace. Look ahead and see the ladder of success. It's yours to climb, yours to share. Be open-handed, open-hearted, and generous.
Amazing. And yes, that is very relevant in this day and age when I feel there are so many people across all divides, religious, class, creed, which is religious, but gender, identification, social development, in their civic positions or public positions or streamer positions. I feel that people in general, humankind is on a path, and this is coming from my spirit, and this is on a path of non-positive energy. We are valuing things as a humanity, if we look at us as a collective, of things that are truly not real, that
Right.
will perish. They are not real. It is not real to value money or a building or a person for that matter, because all those things will fade. And we're not being overly creed based right now, but the fact is that is true. And so what I heard you read was, look at real life, y'all, and stop putting so much investment in your car, your looks, your whatever you're putting all your time and energy in. Think about it. Is it really changing your life and others for the best? And if not, then maybe think about changing it. And that's all. We're going to leave it at that.
So the thing that I like to, for me, because I get it. Some of y'all, you think about the religious fact. Let's put that to the side. Smiley just hit my words on the head. It's about relationship, the way you relate with others, the way you relate with yourself, because sometimes like we got a completely different picture of ourselves than what's really going on, because we've placed our value in how nice our house is, how nice our car is, how cute our boyfriend is. When really, if you can relate with yourself and others in a way to see truth, transparency, honesty, and value outside of perishable things, but value in the collaborative effort, the greater commission, the good of our world instead of just what's good for me, life changes.
That's yes. Yes.
And I think anyone can relate to that. It's not about religion.
Yes. It's hard because I have a whole mouth on me. But again, featured show. Y'all just make sure you favorite Miles of Smiles right here. She gave you places to connect with her. She is a mother. She is an entrepreneur. She is a massage therapist. She's a wellness provider. She's a healer. She's a motivational speaker, as you've seen tonight. Please connect with her here and other platforms. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you for giving your time and energy. I know you have two little ones, and I believe, yeah. I don't want to say their gender, but I know. Okay, so they're needing you, and I'm grateful if you can keep us in your ear till the show's over. I'd appreciate it. If not, you just Keep
I'll
being
be there.
facing you, and we'll stay in touch for sure.
For sure. I appreciate the opportunity, and I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
See you later.
Okay, bye-bye. Everyone, welcome, welcome. We have had two amazing guests, but it's Triple L. It's Living and Loving with Triple L. Live, love, laugh. Loyalty is that fourth L that not everybody knows about. And we have three guests tonight. And I know he's ready to come in the building. I know he's already here. He's probably doing a billion other things because, well, he's my Trizzy Triz. And again, I met him through Synergy, Energy. I met him on Aisha's featured show, Pens Down, where we were able to use our creative juices to create poetry, spoken word, and she gave it was super challenging, y'all, but it was so fun and so creative. And I was able to get the opportunity to meet my Trizzy Triz, as I call him. His name is Triz, y'all. But it's awesome. And he said yes. Rosay Bryant, our first guest of the night, said yes. Miles of Smiles said yes. And Triz said yes to being on the show tonight. So you are in the presence of people that want to live life. They are here for a reason. They want to connect. They want to vibe. They want to have a good time. And yeah, y'all, we have a good time. This is a featured show. We have to keep it within a certain parameter right now, but yes, we have a good time, so get ready. I hope he keeps it PG, but here we are with Triz in the building. All right, y'all, I will give you more on that backstory in just a moment. Hi everybody, welcome. Make sure you're favoriting our guest tonight. Hello. Like, hi, look at us. Look at that. We almost have the same chair. Do we have the same chair? Close to the same chair. How are you?
I am great. How are you?
Good. Thank you for sharing your Saturday evening, at least an hour and plus. And I appreciate you for being here and saying yes.
Sure.
So we met.
We did.
Yes. Was that fun or what?
It was a lot of fun. I had a great time. I didn't know that the energy I was bringing in the morning was going to be so eventful, but it was.
Oh
It
my
turned out
goodness gracious, y'all.
It turned out weird.
Let me set the scene. It's a Sunday morning show, y'all, at 11 a.m. And it was about creative, juices and juices. We'll leave it at that. Anyway, if you haven't caught that show, Aisha's Pins Down, it'll be tomorrow at 11 a.m. You need to check it out. It really is a lot of fun. And I was blown away at the skills that you and Shell Bell, Shelly Shell, yourself, and it was Kim Impossible, right? And
yeah. And yourself.
and me. And I mean, it was so fun. And it was nerve-wracking too. I was nervous. But super neat. And it felt just fun. Like,
well, you and me both. You and me. I was nervous as well. So yeah. I guess I went to what I knew best in that moment that I felt nervous. I'm like, you know what? Just stick with what you know, Triz.
Okay.
Just stick with what you know.
And you did, and you flipped the script too on all of us women. He was one male and 4 strong females, and yeah, he was there. He stood up. Okay, so tell me about Triz before he became the live streamer on this platform that he is today. So give me a little rundown of how did you get where you are today? If you could sum it up in a
before I was a live streamer, I mean, I don't know how far back you want to go. I don't want to go too far back, but
well,
I was
they brought you home from the hospital. No, I'm just kidding.
oh no.
So tell us
Yeah, we started at the origin. I'm dead.
Can we start with how many years are you? Like, give us a range. You don't have to say your specific age, but what's your age range?
Well, I'm 26. I don't have
Okay,
no
so
problems.
26. Okay. So before you became a streamer,
Yeah.
what were your passions, your hobbies, your um just tell us about you before you were a streamer.
Well, before I was a streamer, I was average, person, still average, still working. Just a working person. I have goals of becoming a famous artist one day. I make music. I hung around people who make music, and I just try to stay involved in my city because in my mind, I guess that was if I could get hot in my city as an artist, I assumed that it would be easier for me to make it big. And I didn't really have any too many outlets as far as like promoting myself, other than like doing open mics, doing shows, and just trying to get more and more people to hear my music. But with the world shutting down and COVID and everything, it stopped that whole Kato, thank you. It stopped that whole process.